All right, so we're going to do problem 5 and 6 on here. So one of the things first thing that we're going to do is we're going to read our word problem or our scenario. So this is problem number 5. Jennifer spent $150 at a craft fair to rent a booth. So she spent $150. She knits blankets for $25 each. So here she has spent $150. So that is taking $150 out, and she's selling them for $25 each, or she's selling blankets for $25 each. So that is going to go with our variable. And since she's selling them, it's going to be the opposite of this one. So we are going to have a positive 25x. When we create our equation over here, we are always going to start with an f of x equals or a y equals. I want y'all to get in the habit of starting to do the f of x. And then we have our equation over here. We're going to move that over. We're going to use our graph to find a solution. And in this case, solutions are going to be our x-intercepts. And then we'll write it as a sentence. So we're going to start with labeling our graph over here. And we are going to label by 25s. And instead of writing at every single one 25, because that's going to be a lot, I'm going to label every 50. So I'm going to label every other line. Okay. And then here, I'm actually going to go ahead and count my stuff by 2s down here. Okay. And we are going to start with that negative 150, plotting it right there. Then our 25. So we're going to go up 1, and that means that she sold 1 blanket. We're going to go up 1 more, and that's our 2. Because we're counting by 2s right here. So every 2 blankets that she sells, she makes $50. And we are not going to graph this. We're not going to connect these lines. We're not going to connect them because this one is going to be discrete. So this is going to be a discrete or a disconnected graph. And our solution is that she needs to sell 6 blankets to cover her booth rental. And that is the full sentence to explain the solution, which is our x-intercept. Then, reading the graph, how many blankets does Jennifer need to sell to break even? Well, breaking even, that just means how much does she need to sell to cover her booth rental? 6 blankets. Right, now we're going to do the same thing for number 6. Lynn wants to empty her hot tub to clean it. She has a 300-gallon hot tub, and it empties at a rate of 20 gallons each minute. So that each right there, that's telling us that goes with our intercept. So we're going to create our equation. We're going to start with f of x. That is going to equal. Okay. So it is emptying, which means negative at 20 gallons each minute. So it is emptying at 20 gallons each minute. And we started with 300 gallons. So we are going to put 300 right there. Okay. Then we're going to come over here. And we are going to graph. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll count by 30s. $80, $210, $240, $270, and $300. And then over here, we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we are starting in this case at positive 300. So right up there on my graph. And then we are going down 20 every one. So down 20 is going to put me at 280, which is going to be 1/3 of the way down. Then after 2, that's going to be 260. And then at 3 is 240. So if we are looking at this right here, we can count down 2 and over 3. So down 2, over 3. Down 2, over 3. And then we're going to go from 120, and we're going to go about right there again. Now we can connect. So every 3 minutes, we're going So that is how we can write our sentence. Every 3 minutes, 60 gallons drain from the hot tub. How many will be left after 8 minutes? So if we go here, we are at 120. So if we go 1 minute back, 120, we're going to add 20 to that to go backwards, and that gives us 140 gallons are left. If you can't count that and you can't go back and you're struggling with that, what we can do is we can take this 8 and plug it back into our original equation to solve. So that gives me a negative 160 plus 300. When I combine those together, I get a positive 140.